Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm back right where we left off with the little question mark, dot, dot, dot. Because we're about to see what happened. It said tragedy, so I'm guessing somebody actually did kill someone. Morning. Good. Good morning.
Good morning!
Oh, what the fuck do you want? Whoa! Foo 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 foo. Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What were you doing in here? I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you'd be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What? What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? Foo foo foo. That's for me to know and for you to find out. Good luck! Oh no, who's dead? Something happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way somebody would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now and then. Dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Who isn't here? Who isn't here? Who isn't here? Who isn't here? Oh shit. There's three missing. Ah, Makoto. Are you okay? Monokuma talked to you too. Hiro, Hinata, Sakura, and Yakuga. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something? It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? You judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is? Why don't you say something like that? Or why did you say something like that? Did you already forget? This is a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do to go out of my way to help you? Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him. Serious. Did he get brainwashed or something? That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened. She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. This game is afoot. Oh boy. Yes. Alright, first place I'm going to look is... Alright, first of all, where is everyone? What's this? Did that happen inside of a room? This blackboard belongs to us now. Secret beauty. That's where it just came from. Hey. Hey Makoto, honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what? About Byakuya. And do you think he's brainwashed or what? I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right? Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood. It is what I do, okay? Listen, fortune telling is like, it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. To accept me thinking fortune telling isn't pseudoscience. Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. And I don't want to yell. I can't go in there. Was it in the gym? Let's try upstairs. Well, let's think of where they always are. into the library first thing. He's always in the library, so let's make sure he's alive. Well, he's alive. Don't you agree? You should go back and look somewhere else. Wow. Where else is there to look? Nothing in here. Nope. Oopsie. What's down here? A pool. The door's open, but they aren't supposed to be locked. Uh-oh, did it happen here?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh boy. Investigation? Just as I thought. Byakuga! Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious. Indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms yet. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Who's dead? CHIHIRO, no! My favorite character. No! Why did it have to be CHIHIRO? And why is she crucified? No! No, my poor sweet CHIHIRO. Why is it on auto? Boy's life of despair. How do I turn off auto? Most unusual. How do I turn auto off? There we go. Let's see. He was totally calm, almost like he was watching all this unfold in front of a TV screen. No, CHIHIRO! Look, CHIHIRO's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. See what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head... Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... CHIHIRO! That's how I felt. No, my CHIHIRO.
A body has been after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
No, CHIHIRO! Ah, that's right. You were conscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it, or you aren't conscious. What you heard was body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement placed to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body was discovered the body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. I am going to rip apart whoever did this to Chihiro. My sweet, innocent child. Who would hurt Chihiro like this? Why would you do this? I finally came back to myself. I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. I'm angry. Why would you kill Chihiro of all people? Fucking kill Byakuga. He's the one who everyone thinks is brainwashed. Why not kill him instead of Chihiro? The innocent little being that couldn't hurt anyone. Wouldn't even hurt a mosquito. Chihiro wouldn't even swat a mosquito off of her. Why the fuck would you kill her? She did nothing wrong. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. That's how I feel right now. That look. I'm taking a fucking screenshot of that. I need that. That's how I feel. So there's another victim. That's how I feel too. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? This is a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memories of anything alive. Alright, you're annoying. Why not kill him? Why not kill the fat ass Ifumi, you know? Shut up. Why, Chihiro? For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already, there's a word. Yes, I know, bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. At the end of the scene, each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to the mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend. Those grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps this is the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? There's no way. But going that far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murder. What is it now? Toko. Mina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? Why? Couldn't. She fainted. That did not sound good. It's Toko. Hina rushed over to collapse Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So is she homophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she... as if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leaped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing there, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her motions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa. Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Oh. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world is fast as front and back. A top inning and a bottom. A sea of truth and web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. All good things, right? Yeah, ha ha ha. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. This might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could somebody help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo to guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you can realize that. Yeah, hey! There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Right as rain! But don't take that as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works! Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That's another one of us? Another one of us killed? Oh, wait, that's me. Another one of us killed? A fellow classmates? What does that freak? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls? You know what? There's just something down there is all. I can't keep doing his voice. I'm gonna pass out if I do. I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Oh my god. Stop monologuing. Give us what you came here. What you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? What is on my arm? Ouch. Ouch. Hehehe, sure did, chum. Allow me to present the Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. Do we really got another investigation? Oh, Chihiro. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's not true. Or that's true. But to jump into this so soon. What, do you want to die? Fine, go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. I dare buy an object? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Everybody stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. It's Tokyo. If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And Byakuya is right. The genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro. Then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry about that any longer. In any killing game, the guilty part may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been updated to the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least a potential of a serial killer angle. Just one totally murder with possibility. I can't. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys in the last class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be endangered.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna go drop Toko off in her dorm. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped. Wait, what? I'm gonna get dropped off. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow in her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You've had the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alright, first of all, the poster's got blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. Blood on the carpet. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered by blood during the murder. I don't want to think about this, but the thing, she was standing right here. Somebody came, whacked her so hard, it spilled blood there, and when she fell. Oh, Chihiro, no! There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a bullet through the head with a blunt object. Is this what killed her? Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell. Alright, anything else? Besides for her. I could feel life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. The saddest dead body of all. The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. We're still not sure. Oh wait, we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Word bloodlust written on the wall. Bloodlust. Okay. Corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. That's what I'm doing. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. But she's very light, that is true. It wouldn't have been hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking about a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying that she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Tina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she's probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to... You're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Alright. Mondo, what you gotta say? Dude, I had a real complex about being weak. You heard CHIHIRO talk about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger. Yeah, I do. That's me. Yeah, I do remember. She said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of CHIHIRO's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Where are we going? CHIHIRO's room, maybe? Boys' locker room, maybe? This is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you do it right. That's not even a scene of the crime, idiot. Oh, I guess not. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. Thought a true CHIHIRO would be riddled with holes. Surveillance camera. Even if CHIHIRO was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They don't know what happened. They know what's happened. They're still forcing us to go through with this. Alright, is there anything? Hold on, I'm checking. A different board item open in the base. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work without our handbooks, right? You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated? It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to your gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked correctly. If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the Celia Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right? Correctly correct! So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, CHIHIRO's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since CHIHIRO was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right? Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning e-handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togi family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in this regulation. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Haha! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, Since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so deeply. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your loot poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll find you in myself. I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Alright. So, I barely understood that. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? Hunk of metal block bench seemed to some kind of machine. What is this? Small mailbox here. E-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the e-handbooks, and there it was. And then it did. Sayaka. Mizuno. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. So pretty much, in order to get in, you have to get somebody else's dead handbook. Okay. Loaning is prohibited. So if they're dead, you can just take it.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started up. Then the other one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that Mastermind can't fucking read. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assaults. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? The handbook is essential to students' life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. Super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? Damn. I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it won't do crap. But, even my amazing handbook doesn't have one single weak point. Does it? But in that secret, I wouldn't want to keep breaking any more handbooks. Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think that his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on. It's dead then. Might be dead, it's a phone, technically. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed CHIHIRO. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly. I want to reveal CHIHIRO's killer. But more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. No doubt Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he'd kill thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychopathic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Oh? And I have a basis. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Ah, hey you two. Big trouble, need your help. We're busy, leave us alone. But there's an emergency, Come on, please, you gotta help me. Ah, what? This is a serious emergency, please stop, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hinata? An emergency. Emergency, what happened? Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. You sure? Don't make me... Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Wait for us, Hina. That's Toko's room. Alright. What do you want, Toko? Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? What? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how things were doing. But then when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. The door swung open slowly and silently. Be shaky. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever. Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, you. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Bing bong. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're so annoying. Ah! Bacula? I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stand here and keep an eye on her. Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried up to catch up. Byakuya. I like that, it's funny though. I tried to talk with him several times as we talked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Yep! Called it! You're predictable, Byakuya. Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves the Genocide Jack really in the library? Don't make me say it again. No more than checking there. We need to find real clues. I remember one on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It all makes sense once you're inside. Wow, there's so many books and files, and so much dust too. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. So many files stuffed into one shelf. What's all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like member of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, or despaired? No, that says disappeared. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in here. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Pay attention to your surroundings for discover. I'll try to click on this. There's a ton of thick files stuffed in the bookshelf. If you think about looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Not really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed. Select that file. Huh? It's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshair you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. Huh? Is that a desk lamp? Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using at the library before. You having a problem with the lamp? It was here before, and then I moved over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it up to good use. Hey. Already read that one. That's the report on the president's assassination in the library. What behind you? Nothing files from the bookshelf. All his files, investigation reports, different cold cases. Ugh, repeat after repeat! Let me fucking read something different for once. What's this? I swear to God if it's the same one. You are not helping Byakuya. Oh wait, there we go. Downwards. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudge in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So you find... Oh, wait. There was... That's how Chihiro was strung up, with an extension cord. No, Chihiro! Who would do such a thing? The entire reason I... Goodness. Last one, good document, please record. You don't want to be person to want to see. Isn't that magnificent? Can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How would anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope Speak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. You can believe so easily things... What do you mean unusually? Usually, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of ability. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual? Based on your common sense, right? Well, what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? I'm gonna lose my voice after this. Multiple times. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room, just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Torgawi family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world background for my forward? I don't remember. So when I have that time, I'd like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing. Yaka is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me was the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine. However, since I was little, the excellent mental exercise, I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And then the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written on the wall, victim life suspended. Exactly the same way that happened to Chihiro. No, Chihiro, sweet baby. Save your surprise. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact are members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. The only key officials and the killer himself knew about this kind of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, our body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Gah. That's right. There is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself from the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us? Among us! Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already done? You might just manage to fret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Show me what? Oh, Genocide Jack case file. Did you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay. Feel free to look at it in here when you can. But you can't take it with you. Finally, a time to rest! Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to take a breath! Byakuya handed me the file, and I slipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos for each crime had been collected. The names of Genocide Jack the victim ran out for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Doji. Cool. Whatever, yep. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killers got the victim killed and suspended exactly the same way. And the exact same thing, bloodlust, yeah. I'll take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. Most common time of the killing take place holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could suggest that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but then they did leave. They were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there is any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from DID, dissociative identity disorder, aka multiple personalities. Oh boy, launch from Dragon Ball.
So in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than annoying than anything else to know. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Nice. Genocide Jack file case. Alright, that should do it. Let's go. Oh, where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya had turned and left without another word. I hurried to the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move to the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro, and that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate more this time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too, and others might have come up with some info that would be useful. I need to find out everything I can. Oh my goodness, my voice is killing me. Holy crap. Okay. Oh wait, I forget. I need to go back up. I'm gonna leave it here. My voice is killing me. I'm gonna take a little break. Actually, you know what? I'm so tired. I might just edit the first video and then this video, and then continue on that. So I'll go to the locker room, and then that's where I'll stop. So right outside here is where I'll stop. So once again, this is probably the saddest video I'll ever make. Chihiro, favorite character, just had to be fucking plucked away from so sad. Chihiro! We'll get to find out more about them tomorrow. Well, next episode, I say. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!